Have you ever wondered how the Roman Empire, one of the most powerful civilizations in history, asserted its dominance through epic battles? The Roman Empire, a beacon of power and innovation, stood tall for over 1,000 years, casting a long shadow over the wheel of time. Its strength was not just in its advanced architecture, law, and culture, but also in the might of its legions. The Roman military machine was a force to be reckoned with, a fact echoed in the epic battles they fought. Their victories and defeats were not just mere clashes of steel and will, but pivotal moments that shaped the course of the empire itself. From the earliest conquests to the decisive battles that sealed the fate of the empire, we will embark on a journey through time, visiting the top 5 battles in chronological order. So, buckle up as we take a dive into the annals of history, exploring the top 5 Roman battles that shaped the empire. Our journey begins in 202 BC with the Battle of Zama, the final showdown of the Second Punic War, a battle that would forever alter the course of history. Let's delve into the heart of this epic clash. In one corner, we have Rome, under the shrewd leadership of Scipio Africanus. In the other, Carthage, led by the legendary Hannibal. This is a battle of titans, a contest between two of the greatest military minds of the ancient world. The Battle of Zama wasn't just a clash of troops, it was a chess match of tactics and strategies. Scipio, having studied Hannibal's previous battles, was prepared for the Carthaginians' infamous war elephants. He ingeniously devised corridors within his formation, allowing the charging elephants to pass through harmlessly, leaving them open to attacks from the flanks. A true masterstroke that showcased the brilliance of Roman military strategy. Meanwhile, Hannibal, renowned for his tactical acumen, tried to outmaneuver Scipio with his formidable infantry. But the Romans, with their superior discipline and organization, held firm. The Carthaginian lines began to falter, and then to crumble. Rome's legions pressed the attack, and by day's end, victory was within their grasp. But the Battle of Zama was more than just a military victory. It marked the end of Carthage's challenge to Roman supremacy, and paved the way for Rome's unchallenged control over the Western Mediterranean. It was a pivotal moment that set the stage for Rome's rise as a global power. The fallout of Zama was staggering. Carthage was crippled, its once mighty empire reduced to a Roman client state. The balance of power had shifted, and Rome was now the undisputed master of the Mediterranean world. The Battle of Zama, a testament to Roman military prowess, marked the beginning of Rome's ascendancy to global dominance, a battle that proved Rome's might and foreshadowed the empire's future grandeur. It was a defining moment in history, a moment that would shape centuries to come. Fast forward to 52 BC, we arrive at the Battle of Alesia, a turning point in the Gallic Wars. This was a monumental clash, a true test of strategy and brute force, where the mighty Roman Empire squared off against the fierce Gallic resistance. At the heart of this battle was Julius Caesar, the Roman general whose tactical genius would forever alter the course of history. Caesar led his troops in a daring siege of Alesia, a fortified Gallic stronghold nestled high in the hills. With his expertly trained legions, he managed to encircle the city, cutting off any potential avenues of escape or reinforcement for the Gauls. But the Gauls were not to be underestimated. Their leader, Vercingetorix, was a warrior of great renown. He rallied his troops, inspiring them with fiery speeches and promises of glory. Even under the stifling Roman siege, the Gallic resistance stood strong, refusing to yield to the pressure. The battle raged on for days, with neither side willing to back down. The Romans, with their disciplined formations and relentless assault, and the Gauls, with their indomitable spirit and fierce determination. But ultimately, it was the Romans who emerged victorious. The fall of Alesia marked a significant shift in the Gallic Wars. It was a testament to the military prowess of the Romans and the tactical brilliance of Julius Caesar. This victory didn't just symbolize the end of a battle, but the beginning of a new era. With Alesia under Roman control, the rest of Gaul soon followed. The victory at Alesia paved the way for the Roman Empire's expansion, spreading its influence across the vast landscapes of Europe. And as for Caesar, his triumph further cemented his reputation as one of history's greatest military leaders. This was more than just a battle. It was a pivotal moment in history, shaping the trajectory of an empire that would leave an indelible mark on the world. With the fall of Alesia, the Gallic Wars ended, and Rome's reach extended even further. Traveling further down the timeline, we reach the historical Battle of Actium in 31 BC. This monumental battle was not just a clash of armies, but a duel between two formidable figures: Octavian, the future Augustus, and the famed lovers Mark Antony and Cleopatra. The stakes were high, with the future of the Roman Republic in the balance. This was not your typical land-based skirmish. The Battle of Actium was a naval warfare spectacle. Both sides brought their best, with massive warships and skilled sailors ready for the fight. The vast Ionian Sea became a battleground, filled with the roar of warriors and the crash of colliding ships. Octavian, a master of strategy, had his fleet under the command of his trusted friend and military genius, Agrippa. His forces were outnumbered, yet they held a key advantage: their smaller, more maneuverable ships. These nimble vessels darted around the heavier, slower ships of Mark Antony and Cleopatra, causing havoc and confusion. Despite their numerical superiority, Antony and Cleopatra's forces found themselves outmaneuvered and overwhelmed. In a pivotal moment, Cleopatra's fleet broke formation and fled the battlefield, with Antony following close behind. This was the turning point, as Octavian's forces seized the moment and claimed victory. But the Battle of Actium was more than just a military victory for Octavian. It was a turning point in history. It marked the end of the Roman Republic's turbulent era of civil wars and the beginning of a new phase, the Roman Empire. Octavian, now Augustus, was the master of the Roman world, transforming it into an autocratic empire that would endure for centuries. The Battle of Actium not only cemented Octavian's power, but also marked the dawn of the Roman Empire. This epic encounter will forever be remembered as a decisive moment that shaped the future of Rome and, by extension, the whole of Western civilization. Our final stop is in 312 AD at the Battle of Milvian Bridge. This particular clash is renowned not just for the military maneuvers and the high stakes, but also for the profound religious shift it precipitated within the Roman Empire. The Battle of Milvian Bridge was a face-off between two Roman emperors, Constantine and Maxentius. On one side, Constantine, a rising star who had been consolidating his power in the Western Roman Empire. On the other, Maxentius, who ruled Rome and its surroundings. The battle was a decisive moment in the civil war that had been raging between them. The stakes were incredibly high, with control of the entire Western Roman Empire hanging in the balance. However, this was not merely a political power struggle. The night before the battle, Constantine had a vision. He saw a cross of light in the sky, emblazoned with the words, "In this sign, you will conquer." He took this as a divine message, instructing his soldiers to paint the Christian symbol on their shields. The next day, despite being outnumbered, Constantine's forces emerged victorious. Maxentius, attempting to retreat across the Tiber River, drowned when the makeshift bridge he was crossing collapsed. Constantine's victory at the Milvian Bridge marked the beginning of his sole rule over the Western Roman Empire. But the impact of the battle extended beyond the political realm. The victory was seen as a sign of the Christian God's power, lending credibility to Constantine's vision. This event marked the beginning of Constantine's conversion to Christianity, which would have far-reaching effects on the Roman Empire. He would go on to issue the Edict of Milan in 313 AD, effectively granting religious freedom within the Roman Empire and allowing Christianity to flourish. The Battle of Milvian Bridge, a turning point, led to the Christianization of the Roman Empire. It is a testament to the fact that sometimes, the most significant battles are not just about territory or power, but ideas and beliefs that shape the course of history. And there you have it, the top 5 Roman battles that shaped the course of the empire. From the sweeping plains of Zama in 202 BC, where Scipio Africanus forever altered the balance of power in the ancient world, to the siege of Alesia in 52 BC, where Caesar's tactical genius was on full display. We journeyed through the naval showdown at Actium in 31 BC that marked the end of the Roman Republic, and finally to the decisive Battle of Milvian Bridge in 312 AD where Constantine's victory led to the Christianization of the Roman Empire. Each of these battles left an indelible mark on the empire, and indeed, on the annals of history itself. We encourage you to delve deeper into the fascinating history of Rome, to uncover more about these pivotal moments and the remarkable individuals at their helm. If you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, share with your friends, like this video, and leave your comments below. Until next time, keep exploring history.